Understanding people and human behavior can be frustrating, especially when you do not have the time to read and analyze the many psychology and philosophy books attempting to teach it. Luckily, Robert Greene's book, The Laws of Human Nature, gathered different studies from those fields and summarized them into 18 resonating laws for your convenience. Reading this book will help you in many aspects of your life, such as work, behavior, and relationships with other people and yourself. By becoming a better judge of character, you can manage your own thought patterns, empathize with others, and influence them more effectively. Greene's book is filled with so much insight that we're dedicating 2 parts to this book for your benefit. This first part is dedicated to condensing the 9 laws of human nature into 7 lessons, while the other half of the laws will be in part 2. Here are the top 7 lessons of the first part of the book, The Laws of Human Nature. Lesson 1. Manage your impulsions. The law of irrationality provides that while humans are the most rational species among mammals, we're still driven by irrational emotions and impulses, such as seeking pleasure and avoiding pain. Being irrationally emotional can be harmful because your impulses blind you, and this can affect your rational thinking or relationship with other people. On the other hand, managing your impulses can help you be calmer, understanding, and discerning of the person or the situation. To be more rational, Greene suggests that you recognize biases or factors that distort your perception and response. Avoid inflaming factors or triggers that cause irrational emotions, and develop your rational self through inspection and reflection. Lesson 2. Be a healthy narcissist. Humans are naturally empathetic and narcissistic at the same time. While empathy allows us to connect with others, narcissism can block that connection by demanding control and attention in a relationship and focusing on oneself. To develop relationships focused on growth, you need to be a healthy narcissist who's self-reliant and sensible towards others at the same time. To connect with others, you need to show a curious attitude, be a good listener and observer, and develop other empathetic skills. Lesson 3. Look beyond appearances. The law of role-playing and law of compulsive behavior similarly provide that people wear masks to either take up a role or hide their true character. To master understanding people, you will need to look beyond appearances to see their true feelings. These are usually revealed through nonverbal cues or body language that they don't completely or usually control, such as facial expressions, gestures, vocal inflections or tones, and more. Among the signs that someone dislikes you are glares, pursing of lips, arms folded across, and eyes suddenly squinting at something you said. In contrast, when someone is interested in you or comfortable with you, they will stand closer or lean towards you without arms being folded or having any tension in their body. It can also be obvious when you talk and they nod their heads, show an attentive gaze, and even mirror you. While these say a lot about how to read people, you can also use these lessons to know how to present yourself in front of people. Lesson 4. Be mysterious. As the old proverb goes, absence makes the heart grow fonder. This is true as part of human nature. People usually desire something they don't have, or something not within their reach. But when they finally possess it, they stop desiring it and look for something new. You can use this to your advantage to make people more interested in you, your personality, and your ideas. Be mysterious, ambiguous, and use strategic absence to make people curious about you. Lesson 5. Have a wide perspective. By nature, humans are short-sighted. They only see what's in front of them or what they presently see. Short-sightedness can negatively narrow your perspective, such that you'll be unable to see the consequences of your actions, or may readily be swayed by trends or biased news. On the other hand, having a wide perspective can help you see the bigger picture of things happening around you or to you. Knowing the context is an important skill you need to develop so that you can more independently solve problems, resolve conflicts, and grab opportunities. If you have a group or a team, you can assign someone to look at different kinds of possibilities and outcomes and strategize possible actions. You can also personally apply this by remembering your long-term goals. Detach when you feel overwhelmed, filter your work and priorities, and remember what is essential for your growth or development. Lesson 6. Confirm other people's opinions. If you have a goal that involves influencing other people, charming them with your ideas and showing them can be a counterproductive effort. Instead, you should take the opposite approach. Focus on them and let them do the talking. This would allow boundaries or hostility to break and create room for trust and validation, making the other person believe in you. By confirming other people's opinions, you can make them feel appreciated. With that, you can further develop relationships based on that feeling of rapport. Lesson 7. Confront and accept your dark side. People tend to show themselves to others in a positive light only, but their dark side can reveal itself through contradictory behavior, emotional outbursts, denial, projection, and more. Being unaware of your dark side can make you become toxic, and it can affect your work and relationship with others. In contrast, when you're aware of your dark side, you have more power to control, accept, and release it healthily. When you confront your dark side, it will lose its destructive power. Instead, you can harness its possible positive effects, such as showing people how authentic you are, and justified at times people try to offend you. In conclusion, Greene's The Law of Human Nature is greatly considered a masterpiece for summarizing all the essential points of understanding human nature, how it's still prevalent today, and how you can use your knowledge and understanding of it to your advantage in work, life, and relationships. Part 1 has been about 7 lessons we've learned from 9 different laws of human nature. If you enjoyed this, make sure to listen to Part 2, where we will expand these lessons and cover the other 9 laws. Check out the link in the description for the summary of the second part of this book. Thank you for listening. If you like the book summary and you want to see more in this category, please like and subscribe so I can create more. You can also get a free copy of the entire audiobook by clicking the link in the description. Until next time.